100 Bertie Bott's every flavor beans.
I'm so tempted to find out what would happen if I did get this.
Great way to stop prefects catching you.
I'd like to buy that, please.
The Alohomora spell allows you to unlock mechanical locks. There are all sorts of places you'll be able to go now.
So, did I officially waste 100 just to actually find out what the heck this did? I think I did. Thanks a lot, Fred and George. I was gonna make a joke about you, but I'm not going to because you were a likable character. I mean, I don't think this changes Alohomora in any way, so this whole thing is just useless. So what the heck was the point of having that book there? I mean, there was a point of having the Bertie Bob beanbag thing back, but now I'm down to 50 beans, which means I can only buy one wizard card. No thanks to you guys. Anyway, so let's get this one.
How much is this famous Witches and Wizards card?
30 Bertie Bott's every flavor beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Now, hopefully it's a card that we don't have.
No doubt you'll soon be completing your collection, Harry.
Yeah, indeed.
Number 60, Laverne de Montmorency.
Okay, so number 60 was actually one that I was needing, I think. Yeah, 1, 2. Wait, what was the one that I was needing before? Wait, Helga Hufflepuff. I had to go to a greenhouse for Lupendo and uproot. Okay, since I already have this, then there's no point. Okay, so 66, according to my so-called source site, I actually get 66 from the forest, which means since I didn't get it, I'm gonna have to actually get it from Fred and George's shop. And as for 7, that came from the Whomping Willow. So, no, it was 7 that came from the Whomping Willow. So, I mean, 7 is Hesper Starkey, something like that. So these are the only 2 wizard cards that I need to get. So no thanks to the Alohomora spellbook, I wasted my time to actually get at least 3 more cards. And you may have been wondering, like from the previous session, I've been talking about going to Gringotts that was near the Great Hall, where pretty much I had to connect the Game Boy Advance in order to actually go to Gringotts to get more wizard cards. Well, these are known as optional duplicates, which means it's not necessary to go to Gringotts to 100% the game. Now, considering I cannot go there for some reason on this file, I think I can on another file. If it's not a race, then I might actually show a side gameplay of me actually going there if I didn't get all the wizard cards. But of course, I'll at least go there at least one more time to actually see if I actually did, you know, get it or not. Never mind. I honestly don't know what I'm saying. Give me the damn bean. Thank you. That was kind of disturbing. Alright, so as I make my way down, I don't think there's any more students I had to actually trade with, I don't believe. Because, according to my list, if it actually is correct or not, apparently, I'm pretty much done with trading. Because the only wizard cards that I need to get are pretty much in the Whomping Willow and the Forbidden Forest. But if I'm ever going to get them, I'm going to have to get them at Fred and George's shop. So yeah. Apparently 7 is by the name of Hesper Starkey, something like that. Hesper Starkey. And 66, which I got from the forest, or get from the forest, which I missed out, is like Flavius Belby, something like that. I don't know. But once I get these last 2 remaining cards, then I'm pretty much done this game. And I also bought a second Alohomora spellbook, which was completely useless. So yeah, I've wasted my time to actually get something that was completely useless. And I actually do kind of get a lot of beans from this area. You know, maybe I might actually get more beans in this area than I do actually on the second floor, but for some reason I deny that. Oh, and the pain in the A part is that these people prevent you from getting any more beans. So anyway, I'm going to proceed on to the second floor, and yes, I will cut this out, so I'll see you guys later. There we go, I managed to pull it off again. Alright guys, I'm back, and without ripping myself off by buying a stink pallet bag or some non-explorable balloon bag or whatever those things are called, I'm going to be spending it mostly on wizard cards until I get 7 and 66. And if I don't get it for some reason, then I'm going to research and actually see if I'm able to actually get them. Anyway,
How much is this famous Witches and Wizards card?
30 Bertie Box every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Good choice there, Harry.
yeah, hopefully it's a good choice. Hopefully it's 7 or 66. And it's... Yes, it's 66! So this is the one that we get from the Forbidden Forest on the Spider's Trail. So, this guy lived to be... I'm trying to do the math, but apparently I'm terrible at math when my brain's running slow. Bleh. Anyway, the only wizard ever to survive a Lethiford attack. Wait, if he's like the only wizard to survive a Lethiford attack, how the heck did he survive it? What the heck is a Lethiford anyway? Anyway, let's continue on
How much is this famous Witches and
until
Wizards
we get
card?
7.
30 Bertie Box every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
If I may say so, an excellent choice, Mr. Potter.
Hopefully it's an excellent choice.
Number 77, Norvel Twonk.
Okay, nope, it's Novel Twonk. So, according to what my beans are... Yeah, so I actually have enough to actually buy the 3 remaining cards, so
How much is
hopefully
this
one of
famous
them's
Witches
7.
and Wizards card?
30 Bertie Box every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Come on,
No
Fred
doubt
and
to
George,
see
I
the
hope you have
completing your
7.
collection, Harry.
All I need is 101 after getting the
Number
7th.
27, Mirabella Plunkett.
Or I mean 27. Damn it, Millibella Plunkett. Well, that sucks.
Let's keep
How
on
much
going.
is this famous Witches and Wizards card?
30 Bertie Box every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Alright,
If I
2
may
more
say so,
left.
an
Let's see if
excellent
it's
choice,
7.
Mr. Potter.
Yeah, hopefully it's an excellent choice. Oh, I'm shaking inside. I finally got 7! Yes! So this witch lived to be under 100. So witch who studied the use of phases of the moon and potion making. So there we go, guys. I officially got 100 wizard cards. I just need my 101th. So here we go, from Merlin all the way to Dumbledore. And some of them I do got double on. So all the way to Dumbledore, who is currently headmaster of Hogwarts until, spoiler, kills him. And then, what is 101th? Well, I'm not sure if I actually spoiled it in a previous
Is there
session, but
anything here
let's
that
go see.
interests you?
But first, we'll just buy
How
this
much
last
is
card just
famous
for the heck of
Witches
it.
and Wizards card?
30 Bertie Box every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
That's one of our spare cards. Good luck with completing your collection, Harry.
Oh, trust me, I'm close to complete. That'd be funny if it was
Number
101.
59, Gregory the Smarmy.
So, Gregory the Smarmy is my last wizard card before my 101th. So there we go, guys. Thank you, Fred and George, for helping me complete my collection. All I need is just one more card left. So I hope you guys enjoy those beans, especially after I waste 100 on a spellbook I never really needed twice because I already had. But hey, at least the Bertie Bob beanbag was worth it. I mean, 150, you'd pretty much be able you'd be able to actually buy like 5 wizard cards with that, which is amazing because as everyone knows, 15 divided by 3 equals 5. You know, it's simple math. Nitsu, you stuttered on that. You had to think about it. Alright, so there we go. Now we're going to go down to the Great Hall. But first we're going to save in case the Grand Staircase decides to freeze the game on us. So even though this may not have been an exciting session, just like, you know, the previous sessions where it was like following a storyline or going through like the challenges, or in the previous session where I had to do nothing but gnome tossing and flying, this session was pretty much just collecting a bunch of beans just to actually get the last remaining wizard cards, and we finally have all 100. We just need our 101th. And where do we get that? Well, we have to go see the man himself, Dumbledore. Curiosity of the kitty cat. Yes, I'm talking to you. Anyway, before I go see Dumbledore, I'm just gonna actually go down to where the portrait to Gringotts is. But, okay, I know that it's not open because I tested it before when I was actually doing the Let's Play with Super Sajuk, but I'm actually going to see if it does work just one last time. Let's see.
That's locked.
Okay, nope, it's locked, so it's official. I cannot enter it again. Which is a shame, but hey, I actually looked up online to actually see if it's recommended to go in there, but it's not. Basically all there is in there is pretty much just 6 optional duplicate wizard cards, which are not really needed. I'm guessing they're kind of needed to actually like do the trading with the students on the 1st, 4th, and 7th floor, but whatever. I mean, if one of the files actually works and actually displaying what happens, then well, actually, then I might actually record that. So throughout this whole entire Let's Play, stink pellets and non-explodable balloons have been 100% useless. I'm not sure how useful they were in the PlayStation 2 version, because I know with Expelliarmus you had to use it to defend yourself against prefects, but apparently with this charm, you can't really defend yourself against prefects. This was apparently only used in dueling against the gargoyles in the 3 challenges, Goyle and Malfoy. So, yeah, pretty much Expelliarmus was more exclusive for the PlayStation 2 version. So yeah, throughout the entire time, we never used the inflatable balloons, the non-explodable balloons, which causes distraction, and then stink pellets, which causes a gas and it stinks. So there we go. We pretty much have our Nimbus 2000 from the Quidditch Stadium, 3 potion vials. Okay, so we have an owl treat, which is unusable, and this slot is pretty much for the lost and found items. These 3 slots were used for Ginny's lost items in the Diagon Alley chapter. This was Hagrid's key to actually get to the Spider's Trail. The Quidditch Cup is not recommended, but since I got it, I kind of counted it as a true 100%. And it was like 5th times the charm, I believe, for me to actually get that thing. And then, of course, the passwords, Walter Bird, Flibbity Gibbet, for some reason that looked like an H for a second, and Bibliophile. And then, of course, with these books, so the Folio Magi, whatever it's it's pronounced. So, all the way up to 100. And all I need is my 101th. And then, Book of Spells, pretty much I have all spells. School records, well, even though I did get an A+ on the flying practice, that doesn't really count as a 100% to me to actually get a distinction. I mean, just as long as I pass it and I actually have the numbers 2000, then that at least counts as a 100%. Hogwarts of History, I know I haven't read it, but I'm never going to read it, never. And Marauding with Monsters, which was utterly useless. And yet we needed it in order to actually fight off a bunch of enemies, which is as simple as picking them up and throwing them. Okay, we've already proved to ourselves that the race in the gnome tossing is done. So, let's talk to Dumbledore.
Harry, I see that you now have 100 unique famous witches and wizards cards in your folio magi. Please, take this card to complete your collection.
Wow, thanks, Professor Dumbledore.
Run along then, Harry.
So there we go. Our 101th wizard card is...
Number 101. Harry Potter. Wicked.
The boy who lived. Okay, where's his date of birth? And then, present. I mean, you gotta at least state his date of birth. Whatever. Anyway, so the boy who lived. So yeah, Harry Potter is the 101th wizard card, and who knows? Pretty soon, some of the Hogwarts students, like Ron and Hermione, might appear as famous witches and wizards for helping Harry in the war. I mean, when I was searching online, apparently Ron and Hermione did actually make it on the famous witches and wizard cards. But you want to know the one person I think deserved it, but yet didn't actually get his face on the famous witches and wizard cards? Neville. I mean, sure, the whole Horcrux thing has to be a secret and stuff, because the more people know about it, the more dark magic there is going to be spread out there. But, he was a badass hero, he should at least be on a wizard card, but apparently not.
Why don't you spend your last day of the term exploring those places where you haven't been before? Or perhaps you could try exploring those places you have been before.
Interesting tip, Dumbledore. So, there we go, guys. We've 100%ed Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Let's celebrate! Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. Here, Dumbledore, have some. Okay, apparently Dumbledore's not affected by it. So let's celebrate by putting out some balloons. Nitsa, you totally copied that from another Let's Player. Who? Yay, let's celebrate!
Harry!
Okay, apparently nobody likes this. But, of course, nothing can be completed without a little bit of Alohomora music.
Alohomora! 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 Alohomora!
Change your pitch, Harry!
Alohomora!
Thank you.
Alohomora! Alohomora!
And we're out of stink pellets.
Alohomora! Alohomora!
Well, Harry, that's what happens when you play with your spells. So, our total for house points is 571. Hufflepuff at 200, Ravenclaw at 250, and Slytherin at 300. So there we go, guys. We're done Harry Potter. We got 100%, but that's not the end. We still have yet to go to the Great Hall to find out what happens. Now, even though I did 100% it, I'm going to see if there is another file to actually see if I can actually go to Gringotts. If not, then tough luck, because I don't think I have a Game Boy Advance system with me, unfortunately.
I'm sure you've got better things to do than to stand around talking to me.
Well, I guess it's best to make the best of it, considering that you're going to die in 4 years. So here we go. Time to go to the Great Hall. And this is the only time we ever see that background. So here we go.
We come to the end of another most eventful year at Hogwarts. And so, for their many achievements and outstanding commitment to the school, it is with great pleasure that I present the House Cup to Gryffindor.
Now, I'm going to have to actually see what happens when you actually lose the House Cup, because as I said before, it's really hard to lose it. It's easy to win compared to lose. And of course, Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw never win. So here we go, we're back in Dumbledore's office.
Ginny!
Harry told them everything. For nearly a quarter of an hour he spoke into the rapt silence. He told them about hearing the disembodied voice. How Hermione had finally realized that he was hearing a basilisk in the pipes. How he and Ron, following a hint from Hagrid, had followed the spiders into the forest. That Aragog had told them where the last victim of the basilisk, 50 years before, had died. How he had guessed that Moaning Myrtle had been the victim, and that the entrance to the basilisk's lair, the Chamber of Secrets, might be in her bathroom.
But how did you all get out of there alive?
Well, it had a lot to do with loyalty and friendship. And courage. Harry, you can't forget that. Yes, and courage too.
Professor Dumbledore explained that 50 years ago, Lord Voldemort, as the 16-year-old Tom Riddle, had enchanted his diary, and that diary had enchanted Ginny. For it was Lucius Malfoy who had planted Tom Riddle's diary on the hapless Ginny Weasley. And as for Harry, well, once again, he truly was the boy who lived.
And the Chosen One, as we know in the Order of the Phoenix. So there we go, guys. That was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And this is officially my second Let's Play to complete 100%. Third to complete, because the second one that I've completed was Sonic Adventure DX. Super Mario Sunshine, I beat it and 100%ed it at the same time, so that counts as number 1. Sonic Adventure DX was my second game to complete, but I didn't 100% it because I am gonna do mission mode at some point. As for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, I've 100%ed it, so this is officially my second game to 100%. So, thank you guys for watching, and gals. Thank you for actually making this probably like my most popular Let's Play on YouTube. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you who are going to be missing this Let's Play, don't worry, as I will be doing a few other versions of Chamber of Secrets, like on the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, and I think that's pretty much it. If you want to see a PlayStation 2 version, I am not going to Let's Play that. If you want to see a PlayStation 2 version, then go to Super Sajuk's channel to actually watch that. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you who don't really want to see another Chamber of Secrets Let's Play played on a lower quality version, I will actually do a Let's Play of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban next. Now, I know I have not done a Let's Play of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or as the game calls it, Sorcerer's Stone, but I've only rented that and I don't own it. So yeah, game completed. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for future Let's Plays. Goodbye, my commentary ends here, and so does the credits.